Che inferno.
Perspirazione, non ce la faccio. I pray to good Mercutio, let's retire. The day is hot. The Capulets abroad, and if we meet, we shall not escape a brawl. For now, these hot days is the mad blood stirring.
Thou, Benvolio, art like one of those fellows that when he enters the confines of a tavern, claps me his sword upon the table and says, God send me no need of thee. And by the operation of the second cup, draws it, when indeed there is no need.
Am I like such a fellow?
Come, Benvolio, thou art as hot a jack in thy mood as any in Italy, and as soon moved to be moody, and as soon moody to be moved.
And what two?
Nay, and there were two such we should have none shortly, for one would kill the other. Thou! Why, thou wilt quarrel with a man that hath a hair more, or hair less, in his beard than thou hast. Thou wilt quarrel with a man for cracking nuts, having no other reason but because thou hast hazel eyes. What I but such an eye would spy out such a quarrel? Thy head is as full of quarrels as an egg is full of meat, and yet thy head hath been beaten as addle as an egg for quarrelling. Thou hast quarrelled with a man for coughing in the street, because he hath wakened thy dog that hath lain asleep in the sun. Didst thou not fall out with a tailor for wearing his new doublet before Easter? With another for tying his new shoes with old ribbon? And yet thou wilt tutor me from quarrelling.
And I was so apt to quarrel as thou art. Any man should buy the fee simple of my life for an hour and a quarter.
The fee simple. Oh, simple.
By my head. Here come the Capulets.
By my heel, I care not.
Ah, two friends of Montague. Follow me close, for I will speak to them. Gentlemen, good den. A word with one of you.
And but one word with one of us? Oh, couple it with something. Make it a word and a blow.
You shall find me apt enough to that, sir. And you will give me occasion.
Could you not take some occasion without giving?
Mercutio, thou consortst with Romeo.
Consort! What dost thou make us minstrels? And thou make minstrels of us look to hear nothing but discord. Here's my fiddlestick. Here's that shall make you dance. Zounds, consort!
We talk here in the public haunt of men. Either withdraw into some private place and reason coldly of your grievances, or else depart. Here all eyes gaze on us.
Men's eyes were made to look, Benvolio. I will not budge for no man's pleasure, I.
Romeo. Well, peace be with you, sir. Here comes my man. Romeo! The hate I bear thee can afford no better term than this. Thou art a villain!
Tybalt, the reason that I have to love thee doth much excuse the appertaining rage to such a greeting. Villain am I none, therefore farewell, I see thou knowest me not.
Boy, this shall not excuse the injuries that thou hast done me. Therefore turn and draw.
I do protest I never injured thee, but love thee better than thou canst devise, till thou shalt know the reason of my love. And so, good Capulet, which name I tender as dearly as my own, be satisfied.
Oh, Cam, dishonourable, vile submission. Tybalt! You rat catcher, will you walk?
What wouldst thou have with me?
Good king of cats, nothing but one of your 9 lives, and as you shall use me the rest of the 8. Will you pluck your dagger from his pitcher? Make haste, lest mine be about you ere it be out.
I am for you! Gentle Mercutio, put thy weapon out!
Come, sir, you're passado!
Draw, Benvolio, beat down their weapons. Gentlemen, for shame, forbear this outrage. Tybalt! Mercutio, the prince expressly has forbidden bandying in Verona streets. Halt! Tybalt! Good Mercutio!
I am hurt. A plague of both your houses, I am sped. Is he gone and have nothing?
What, art thou hurt?
Aye, a scratch, married. Tis enough. Where is my page? Go, villain, fetch a surgeon!
Courage, man. The hurt cannot be much.
No, 'tis not so deep as a well, nor so wide as a church door, but 'tis enough 'twill serve. Ask for me tomorrow, and you shall find me a grave man. I am peppered, I warrant, for this world. A plague of both your houses. A dog, a rat, a mouse, a cat to scratch a man to death. A braggart, a rogue, a villain that fights by the book of arithmetic. Why the devil came you between us? I was hurt under your arm.
I thought all for the best.
Help me into some house, Benvolio, or I shall faint. A plague on both your houses! They have made worms meat of me. I have it as soundly to your houses!
This gentleman, the prince's near ally, my very friend, has got his mortal hurt in my behalf. My reputation stained with Tybalt's slander. Tybalt, that an hour hath been my kinsman. Oh, sweet Juliet, thy beauty hath made me effeminate, and in my temper softened valor still.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo! Brave Mercutio's dead. That gallant spirit hath espied the clouds which too untimely here did scorn the earth.
This day's black fate on more days doth depend. This but begins the woe, others must end.
Yonder! The furious Tybalt back again.
Alive in triumph, and Mercutio slain. Away to heaven, respective lenity, and fire-eyed fury be my conduct now. Now, Tybalt! Take the villain back again that late thou gavest me. For Mercutio's soul is but a little way above our heads, staying for thine to keep him company. Either thou, or I, or both, must go with him.
Thou wretched boy that didst consort him here, shalt with him hence.
This shall determine that.
Oh, Romeo! Away, be gone! The citizens are up and Tybalt slain! Oh, stand not amazed! The prince will doom thee death if thou art taken! Oh, hence be gone away!
I am fortune's fool!
Oh, why dost thou stay?
Which way ran he that killed Mercutio? Tybalt, that murderer, which way ran he?
There lies that Tybalt.
Tell all, I charge thee in the prince's name, obey.
Where are the vile beginners of this fray?
Oh, noble prince, I can discover all the unlucky manage of this fatal brawl. There lies the man, slain by young Romeo, that slew thy kinsman, brave Mercutio.
Tybalt, my cousin! Oh, my brother's child! Oh, prince! Oh, cousin! Husband, prince, as thou art true, for blood of ours shed, blood of Montague.
Benvolio, who began this bloody fray?
Tybalt, here slain, whom Romeo's hand did slay. Romeo that spoke him fair, bade him bethink how slight the quarrel was, and urged withal your high displeasure. All this uttered with gentle breath, calm look, knees humbly bowed, could not take truce with the unruly spleen of Tybalt, deaf to peace, but that he tilts with piercing steel at bold Mercutio's breast, who all as hot turns deadly point to point, and with a martial scorn with one hand beats cold death aside, and with the other sends it back to Tybalt, whose dexterity retorts it. Romeo, he cries aloud, "Hold, friends, friends, part!" And swifter than his tongue, his agile arm beats down their fatal points, and twixt them rushes, underneath whose arm an envious thrust from Tybalt hit the life of stout Mercutio. And then Tybalt fled. But by and by comes back to Romeo, who had but newly entertained revenge, and to it they go like lightning. For ere I could draw to part them, was stout Tybalt slain. And as he fell, did Romeo turn and fly. This is the truth.